Well, tonight, from the threat of deportation to life as a naturalized citizen. He is a Vietnam veteran. It's an update to a story we have followed since 2015. Channel 5's Taylor Winkle says some believe the journey to citizenship should be less complicated. She's live tonight near the Progreso International Bridge.
Yeah, Oscar, this is where Francisco Belmontes was taken into custody. Now, his story could have ended in two different ways. Ultimately, he did avoid deportation, and now he wants his story to serve as a beacon of hope for other veterans who are fighting for those same rights. Traditional songs earmarking the end of a 4-year battle.
Something that I never felt in my life.
For Army veteran Francisco Belmontes, the fight wasn't on the battlefield. It started back in 2015 when he was headed home from his dentist in Progreso, Mexico. 4 misdemeanors left over from the 70s and 80s popped up on his record in customs. Belmontes was detained and threatened with deportation.
Ask not what your country can do for you. Ask what you can do for your country.
Those are the same words that first guided Belmontes to join the Army. In 1974, he finished 3 years in Vietnam, then spent 11 more in the National Guard. He was medically discharged. He didn't realize incomplete paperwork would eventually compromise his American dream.
I was raised here. I always been an American. But through the immigration law, I wasn't.
Belmontes spent 2.5 months in detention.
It was easier overseas. Here, I felt like negative. They just wanted to take my spirit away and just throw me somewhere that I don't belong.
An immigration judge pardoned him. He was physically free, but a dark cloud hung over him mentally. He didn't know what his future held. He became uncomfortable, using extreme caution in his daily routine until he met someone who could help him.
Man, he did a tremendous job.
What would you have done without him?
I wouldn't be here celebrating.
I think you would have been deported.
Yes.
Mario Ibarra is a veteran advocate. His effort to get Belmontes naturalized spills out of these purple notebooks. Years of hard work.
This is actually my second case. Prior to that, I had already gotten my feet wet, so to speak, as to what was all involved. What did it entail to get from point A to point Z? Unfortunately, in the first case that I accepted, it didn't end well.
That first vet, he's now dead. Ibarra says there's not enough support.
There is a lack of education by USCIS representatives in not having a good grasp of the immigration laws that pertain to military service members.
This wouldn't be happening if the VA and the Department of Defense would do a better job in seeking out these individuals and letting them know there's help for you here. You know, do an aggressive outreach, an awareness campaign if you need to.
Congressman Vicente Gonzalez tells Channel 5 News they're working on it. He's planning a campaign in McAllen to help legal permanent resident vets who want citizenship understand the process.
They didn't hesitate to serve. And in some cases, they were promised that they would become U.S. citizens, and that's not the case.
Just as Belmontes celebrates his new beginning, today, another veteran threatened with deportation reached out to Ibarra for help. Now, it's impossible to tell you exactly how many veterans are facing deportation in the Valley. That's because there's not an agency tracking that number specifically. Congressman Vicente Gonzalez tells us his office identified veterans deported to at least 38 countries around the world. For now, reporting live at the Progreso Bridge, I'm Taylor Winkle, Channel 5 News at 10.